Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to DG channel. I tried to reveal some questions of biology. Coming to the here, irrespective of codes, I have taken questions and I have written them on the board. And I read the question and reveal the answer and option also. So try to recollect. In light reaction, plastoquinone facilitate the transfer of electrons in between which two is asked. In light reaction, plastoquinone facilitate transfer of electrons in between PS2 and cytochrome B6 complex. So that is the right answer, and that is given in the fourth option. So, in light reaction, plastoquinone facilitate transfer of electrons in between PS2 means PS2 to cytochrome B6 complex is the right answer. That is given in the fourth option. Come to the next question. Which of the following is not inhibitory substance regarding the seed germination is given? There are different compounds are given like phenolic acid, abscisic acid, gibberellic acid and para-ascorbic acid. So here para-ascorbic acid is not related to the seed germination. So para-ascorbic acid is given in the third option. In gel electrophoresis, DNA fragments can be visualized by. So DNA fragments can be visualized by ethidium bromide. After adding the ethidium bromide, that should be exposed to UV light. So ethidium bromide and subsequent exposure to UV light is needed. So such option is given in the first option. So this answer is given in the first option. So first option is the right answer for this question. In gel electrophoresis, DNA fragments can be visualized by the addition of ethidium bromide and subsequent exposure to the UV light. And for next question, ray fluorides have. So what do they have here? The position of ovary asked. Do they have inferior ovary? Do they have superior ovary? Do they have semi-superior, semi-inferior ovary asked? But here ray fluorides belong to the head inflorescence in which epigynous flowers are present. So flower is epigynous means remaining floral parts arise from the top of the ovary, top of the gynoecium. Hence the position of ovary becomes inferior. So inferior ovary is the right answer for this question, and inferior ovary is given in the fourth option. So fourth option is the right answer. Next, the process of growth is maximum. So where it is maximum? During the senescent phase or dormancy or lag phase or log phase, different options are given. Actually the growth is maximum at the log. In the lag, no growth. In the log, exponential growth is present. So log is the right answer. Log is given at the fourth option. Next, roots originate from the base of stem are called as. Actually roots, if they originate from the base of the stem are called fibrous roots. If they originate from the radicle, that will be taproot. So here it is asked that roots which are produced from the base of stem asked. So there are nothing but fibrous roots. And fibrous roots are given in the fourth option. So fourth option is the right answer for this question. Plant part that consists of two generations. It is somewhat contrary question. So here the nearest answer is three option A and D. So pollen in anther and embryo sac in ovule. So pollen belongs to the gametophytic generation, whereas the anther belongs to the sporophytic generation. Like that, here embryo sac belongs to the gametophytic generation, whereas the ovule belongs to the sporophytic generation. So one generation is in another generation. So one in one. So that is A and D, and that is given in the third option. Next, in water hyacinth and water lily, how it takes place the pollination asked. In water hyacinth and water lily, actually they are hydrophytes, but hydrophyte does not take place. Actually they have colorful and fragrant flowers, so they attract the insects. Otherwise wind currents help. So either anemophily or entomophily means either insects or wind currents help in the pollination in the case of water hyacinth and water lilies. Next, which is put in anaerobic sludge digester. So actually in the sewage treatment, that activated sludge is put into the anaerobic sludge digester, where that is degraded, resulting in the formation of biogas under influence of anaerobic bacteria like Methanococcus or Methanobacterium. So here, which is put in anaerobic sludge digester means that is activated sludge. The right option is third option. Next, identify the basic amino acid. Very simple question. Here, basic amino acid is given. One basic amino acid is there. That is nothing but lysine and arginine, that are basic amino acids. Glutamic acid also given, that is acetic amino acid. Here the right answer is lysine and the right option is second. Next, which cell organelle forms glycolipids and glycoproteins asked. So glycolipids and glycoproteins are formed in Golgi bodies. Their endoplasmic reticulum and peroxisomes and different cell organelles are given. Of that, the right option is 2 and the right answer is Golgi bodies. Next, experimental verification of the chromosomal theory. Chromosomal theory was given by Sutton Wevery. Experimental verification of the chromosomal theory was carried out by Morgan. So by using Drosophila melanogaster. So here Morgan is the right answer and the right option is third. Next, number of substrate level phosphorylations in citric acid cycle. One turn of citric acid cycle, one substrate level phosphorylation in between succinyl coenzyme A to succinic acid. So per 2 cycles 2, but here it is asked per turn how many substrate level phosphorylations takes place. That is nothing but one substrate level phosphorylation in citric acid cycle. Right answer is 1, right option also 1. Next, the sequence that control the copy number. In the recombinant DNA technology, the sequence that control the copy number is ORI, origin of replication. Origin of replication not only responsible for the initiation of the replication, but also it control the copy number. So the right answer is ORI site, origin of replication. Or yes, that is the right answer. And coming to the next question, which is correct about viroids? So viroid is a infectious agent that has only free RNA without protein code. There are different options are given, that DNA without protein code, or protein code without nucleic acid, or RNA without protein code, like that are given. Here the right answer is the viroid consists of free RNA without protein code. So that is the right answer and the correct option is 1. Next, which of the following is unicellular algae asked? Unicellular algae, their combinations are given. Here 2 are unicellular, then nothing but chlorella and spirulina, which are used as SCP also, single cell proteins. The right answer is chlorella and spirulina. And how many true breeding pea plant varieties are selected by Mendel as pairs? Mendel selected 7 pairs. That are 7 pairs means 14 true breeding varieties are selected. So that are equal except in one character or one trait. So here 14. Next, Floridian starch equals to amylopectin. Yeah, Floridian starch structurally is similar to the which polysaccharide asked. There are different polysaccharides are given like cellulose, like that different options are given. And the correct answer is amylopectin and glycogen. So Floridian starch is equal to amylopectin and glycogen. Next, correct statement regarding the G1 is asked. In G1, cells are metabolically active, they undergo growth, but they do not replicate. So cells grow metabolically active but do not replicate. So that is the right answer and it is given in the second option. Second option is the correct. Next, dissolution of the synaptonemal complex, where it takes place, during which phase it takes place, it is asked, like zygotin, diplotin, paketin, diakinesis, such options are given and the right option is 2 and right answer is diplotin. In diplotin, repulsion is initiated in between the homologous chromosomes. Due to the repulsive forces, homologous chromosomes try to separate, so that pressure exerted on the synaptonemal complex and the synaptonemal complex is dissolved in diplotin. Yes. Next, enzyme that opens DNA helix during the transcription asked, that is nothing but DNA helicase, wherever DNA helicase opens. Next, plant growth regulator that increase length of stem in sugarcane asked, that is nothing but gibberellin.